Purgatory. Pope St. Gregory the Great lived around from 540 to 604. He is the patron of teachers, scholars, musicians, and singers. But I'd like to recount an anecdote from his life to illustrate a very important point. And the point is this, that we should pray for the souls in purgatory. This is the anecdote. Pope St. Gregory had a friend, and they made a deal. Whichever one of those died first, the survivor that didn't die promised to pray for the deceased. As it happened, the friend of Pope St. Gregory the Great died first. And he appeared to St. Gregory, and he was in pain, he was in fire, he was in purgatory. So, St. Pope Gregory the Great offered a Mass for him. Wasn't enough. He offered 2 Masses, still wasn't enough. A week of Masses, not enough. 2 weeks, 3 weeks of Masses, still not enough. Finally, after St. Gregory the Great had offered a whole month of Masses for his friend finally appeared to him in the glory of God's light, radiating joy and peace, thanking St. Pope Gregory the Great for having offered these Masses, which amounted to a whole month of Masses for him. What's our point here? I think there are many theological errors present in our modern world. One of which is, when someone dies, we presume that the person is in heaven. And often at funerals, you'll hear these 2 common expressions. Well, he's no longer suffering. Well, he's in a better place. My response to that is, how do you know? How do you know? How do you know he's no longer suffering? How do you know he's no longer, that he's in a better place? We can't presuppose that the person is in heaven. We can hope, we can trust, we believe in God's mercy, but we don't know. Nothing impure can enter the kingdom of God. Unless our love is perfect, we have to be purified of our selfishness, our egotism, to enter into the kingdom of heaven. So the point is this. We should never get tired of praying for the souls in purgatory. And the most powerful prayer we have in the world is the holy sacrifice of the Mass. So let's get in the habit of praying and offering Masses for the holy souls in purgatory. When we die, hopefully, our friends, our relatives, our loved ones will offer Masses for our salvation.